I, 30s, have 3 children with my ex-husband Nick, 30s, aged 13, 12, and 9. We separated, later divorcing, when our youngest was only 4 months old. We divorced because Nick confessed he didn't love me, and he married me because I was pregnant with our oldest. He had been unable to develop any real feelings for me and could not pretend any longer, because he felt his unhappiness was growing by the day. I bring this up because I believe his lack of true feelings for me has led to him seeing me as unimportant and disposable to our kids. The reason I feel like this is because of his and his wife Haley's 30s treatment of me. We had been divorced for a number of weeks when Nick started bringing Haley to our kids' school events. We met at a school play, and they commented that Haley was getting ready for her role as a new mom. I thought they meant she was pregnant, but no, they meant she would be mom to my kids. Haley wanted to hold my youngest, and Nick told me they needed some mother-son bonding because she had not met the kids by this point. Within weeks of this, they wanted me to delegate some tasks to Haley, like school pickup and drop-off or taking the oldest to dance. My kids barely knew her. They were not living together at this point. And Nick told me it was important to make space for Haley as a mom. I told him she would be a stepmom, but I am their mom. Nick's response was at their house Haley would be mom, and the kids could do with a mom and dad parental unit instead of divorced parents. He said he knew Haley would be a better mom than I ever could be. Afterward, Haley would call me a B-teach whenever she saw me because I said she would be stepmom and not mom. She said I was so insecure if I couldn't handle taking second place to her. Nick took me back to court to ask for primary full custody and was denied. I went back with proof they were trying to push me out. Nick even tried to remove me from the school contact list and put Haley on there instead of me. This was all before they married. Nick was removed from legal decision-making after that stunt, and he was told to be careful with how they approached PT conferences and doctor's appointments because they had to share all that with me. So they did, but it came with hostility. And then, when they finally got married, they booked a date that fell on my parenting time, and after back and forth, the kids were not at their wedding because I was expected to give up a week with my kids and not get it back so they could be with them for the wedding, and initially after the wedding. Nick tried to bring the courts into it to take custody from me, but the judge said I had been reasonable in my offers for compromise, and Nick rejected them. The kids call her Haley. This bothers Nick and Haley, and they prefer me to the two of them, which they have tried to say is because of alienation, and not because they put the kids in the middle when they try to encourage them to call Haley mom, or when they say the kids should tell me they want to spend Mother's Days with Haley and not me. Apparently they were trying to have children together for several years. I'm not sure her diagnosis, but Nick said she's sterile and then said infertile. But they are not able to have biological children together. Nick told me all this via our co-parenting app and requested a month with the kids for them to go and visit Haley's family in Canada. I said no. Nick pushed, and I forwarded the details of our parenting time split and the wording to say neither parent is obligated to give time up. I saw them in person last week at a show for my youngest. The kids did not hug Haley and Nick, and Haley then accused me of not being supportive of them, and Haley's relationship with the kids, and that all those years of infertility should have helped me find some compassion and understanding and make me willing to help them. I dismissed it. I don't feel like I owe them this. I just want to check if people think I have behaved improperly. Legally, I am A-OK. This is not asking for legal advice. AITA,